Hi everyone, I'm Slavik with iDrinkCoffee.com. Today I'm presenting the Jura D6 Super Automatic Espresso Machine. The D6 replaces the C60. It's essentially the same machine, except it has Jura's new technologies, including PEP, which is the pulse extraction technology, which markedly improves the taste of the espresso. To demonstrate the D6, I'm going to be making a few sets of drinks. I'm going to make an espresso, a milk-based drink, and also a cafe crema. And I'll also be discussing some of the features and the programmability of this impressive super automatic espresso machine. First, I'm going to point out some of the features of the D6. Everything's controlled from the front of the machine. It's a very streamlined, very easy interface to use. On the left, you have your main control, which is this rotary dial, and you can select your drink. This is where you make your drink selection, espresso, coffee, or cappuccino, or whatever you want to have. On the right-hand side, we control the milk function, and that's just basically to open and close the frother when we're making a milk-based drink. The water reservoir is here on the left. It's easily accessible and also easily removable. This comes out the side, as you can see there. So if it's underneath a cabinet, it's very easy to remove. Just put that back into place. The grinder is just on the opposite side, on the right-hand side here. And also quite easy to fill. You just remove the lid and you can fill the grinder up with coffee beans. And I'll also point out the adjustable spout. So this spout can be moved up and down based on the size of your cup. So if you're making a shot of espresso, you move it down because you've got a small cup to preserve as much heat as possible. Now I'm going to go over some of the programmability of the Jura D6. And to enter the menu, the programming menu, we hold down the P button. And the first thing, of course, we see is rinse. The machine was actually asking me to rinse, but I'll do that a little bit later. The next option is buttons, and that's where you program your drinks. So you have the different drink options, which is espresso, coffee, cappuccino, hot water, or milk. And that's if you want to get just milk, frothy milk for a hot chocolate or something like that. I'm going to program the cappuccino button. And the first option we have is volume, and that's the volume of coffee. So when I go into that, I have it set to 1.5 ounces, but I can set it to whatever I like. I am going to leave it at 1.5, and I program that in. The next option is the strength, and the D6 has 4 strength settings: mild, normal, strong, and extra strong. And I'll leave it at strong, but again, you can set all of these to your personal preference. The next setting is the temperature, and in the temperature we have normal and high. I always suggest that leaving it at high, which is what it's at, and that's what it defaults to. And then the final setting is the milk, and the milk is programmed based on time. So I have it set to 21 seconds, but you can set this based on the cup that you're using. And that's it for the cappuccino setting, and all of the others will be basically similar. You can set them to whatever your preferences are. Also in the menu, you have different options like your hardness setting. You can have the machine turn off. You can change the language, the units from milliliters to ounces. Again, you set that to your own personal preference. The first drink that I'm going to demonstrate is an espresso, and I'm actually going to make 2 espressos. And the D6 has a variable size brew unit, which is between 5 and 16 grams, and it's one of the only super automatics on the home market that can do a double in 1 cycle. Most other machines, you press the button twice, but it does 2 cycles in a row. Whereas here, I press the espresso button twice, and it's going to make 2 cups. I'm going to adjust my spout, of course, to suit my espresso cups. And the machine grinds, tamps, and is going to extract all of the coffee automatically, very quickly, and very easily. And that's it. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. The next drink that I'm going to make is a cappuccino. So I'm going to use this cup here, and again, I adjust my spout to accommodate my cup. And you want to place it, so this is the milk spout right here. You want to place it in such a way that, of course, the milk is going to flow into the cup easily. And I press my cappuccino button. And the machine grinds the coffee, and it begins heating to steaming mode. You see it's heating right now, and in a moment it's going to tell me to open this valve here. And right now it's telling me to switch open. And I press the button. I beg your pardon, I turn the valve open and it begins frothing my milk. Now I have this set to 21 seconds, but I'm not exactly sure how much that is. So if you have enough milk, you can just close the valve if that's your preference, or if you want more, you would have to set it to a longer setting. But I actually think 21 seconds is going to be just right here. It's asking me to close it. And then the machine will add the coffee. Again, creating a cappuccino very quickly and easily. With a beautiful presentation as well. So for my last drink, I'm going to make a cafe crema, which is a long extraction. It's basically a long espresso extraction. And to do that, I'm going to press the coffee button. And I actually press the button twice because I like my coffee to be a little bit stronger. Like I mentioned, the Jura D6 has a variable brew unit, so it can use a wide range of coffee amounts from 5 grams to 16 grams. And I have it set at 3.5 ounces for a single, so when I make a double, it's going to deliver 7 ounces into my cup here. But you can set it to whatever you like. If you like your coffee a little bit milder, you can just do a single shot for 6 or 8 ounces. Again, it's to your preference and to your personal taste. Cafe crema is a drink that's popular in certain parts of the world, especially in places like Germany and Switzerland. Basically, you're just running more water through the espresso. This is an alternative to making an Americano. An Americano is espresso and then you add water. This is a little bit more convenient, but it also does tend to be a little bit more bitter. So if you prefer, again, a milder and sweeter extraction, I would just suggest doing a traditional Americano by making espresso and then adding water. So now that that's finished, I also want to add a little bit of milk to it. And it's also very easy with the D6. I just press my steam button here, and the machine will begin heating up the boiler to go into steaming mode. It'll be ready in a couple of seconds, and I can add milk to any drink. I'll mention I'm also using the optional glass milk container, which is a beautiful container from Jura. Once you're done making your milk-based drinks, you can just put that into the fridge. But it gives you a nice look and, of course, a Jura-branded presentation. And the milk, you set it to whatever you like. I'll stop it right around there. And I've got a nice cafe crema with foamy milk on top. The Jura D6 super automatic espresso machine makes making cafe-quality drinks at your home as easy as turning a knob or pressing a button. If you have any questions about the D6 or any one of our products, please feel free to reach out and ask for help. That's what we're here for, and we're always happy to help. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos about coffee machines, espresso machines, and everything to do with coffee. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.